I'm turning my $8 a day blog into a $50 a day blog, and today I'm going to show you one of the first things that I'm doing to make that happen. Now, before we get into that, I have to be straight with you. I am cheating a little bit because my $8 a day blog is old. It's been around for a very long time. I started this lifestyle blog back in 2013, and I've neglected it for years, but it still has 600 published posts, more than that, over 640 published posts. It has 1,000 keywords ranking on Google. It gets 370,000 impressions on Pinterest a month. And it had 6,000 outbound clicks from Pinterest in the last 30 days. So this isn't a brand new blog. I have a lot of assets that I can work with as I try to get this $8 a day blog to a $50 a day blog, which, by the way, is $1,500 a month. That is nothing to sneeze at. So I'm all in on getting this to another $1,500 a month because I can put that towards my daughter's tuition. I could take a long weekend with that. So the first thing that I did when I decided I was going to do this little side project while I was on summer vacation was jump into Google Search Console. So let's head over there and I'll show you my upside down method for finding hidden gems on my old blog. Okay, so here we are in Google Search Console. This is for the $8 a day blog. So my first goal with it is to get from $8 a day to $50 a day. So this is it. We're inside Google Search Console for that blog. So it does get a little bit of revenue right now. It gets some ad revenue, like a little over $200 a month, above or below 200 a month, somewhere in that range, and a tiny bit of affiliate sales. I want to increase the ad revenue, so that's going to mean more people coming, and I want to increase the affiliate sales. I've got a couple of digital products too, but those are on the back burner at the moment. We're focusing on ad revenue and affiliates, okay? So one of the first things that I'll do is look at Google Search Console, and the way that most people will come in and look at it is exactly the view that you're looking at here. This is all your best stuff is up at the top. How to remove Mod Podge is getting 38,000 impressions and 2,100 clicks. That's great. There's definitely work that I could do to that. I can improve that position potentially. I've already worked on the post to try to do that. Paint with Sharpies and alcohol, same thing. It's getting a lot of impressions. It's getting some clicks. This is good. It's good to look at what's working out well. But what I really love to do with Google Search Console is see what's not doing well. See where like there might be some hidden gems way down on those posts that don't have a good position. So we're going to flip things on its head and we're going to look at the bad stuff and see what we can work on. So I'm going to go over here to position and I'm going to sort it descending. So now we've got the worst posts up at the top. So this post, Spring Capsule Wardrobe from H&M, is in position 95, okay? And then they're going to go down from there. So what I'm going to look for is posts that are still getting a decent amount of impressions, even though they are not ranking anywhere near the top. So first one that catches my eye is this one right here, Home Office Decor Ideas. This is a pretty new post. I just wrote it in July. We'll talk another day about the dates being in the URL. Ignore that for now. Don't do that, okay? But this is a fairly new post. It's from July. It's at position 72. Not good. We definitely want to move that up. But again, it's a pretty new post. That's actually decent for something that I just published. It's getting almost 1,200 impressions, and it's even got a click. For somebody to scroll all the way to the 72nd result, that's pretty good. That's in that 1,100 impressions. At position 72 tells me that this is getting a decent amount of people searching it because there's a decent amount of people seeing it. So this is a post that I would definitely like flag as, okay, we want to work on this. I'm not going to work on that one right away because it's brand new and it can just take a little bit more time just with what I've already done to it to see what will happen with it. But that's something that would catch my eye. And it's because primarily this amount of impressions at this position is pretty decent. So let's see what other hidden treasures are in here. Funky office furniture is another one. I have a whole series of posts about office, home office, decor, furniture, all that stuff. So that's another one that I would keep my eye on. Position 71, 208 impressions. What's on the next page? So we've got Valentine's Crafts is getting 309 impressions at position 67-ish, 66, 67. This I will start looking at when we get to November-ish time, maybe October, as we get ready for Valentine's coming up in February. So maybe next month I'll start looking at like improvements that I can make to this one, but for right now, it's not going to be my focus, and that's fine. So what's next? Next page. Nothing on here is really standing out to me. You can see like we're back to 2016, 2014. Like some of this stuff is just never going to see the light of day again, and that's totally fine. But I know that there's at least a couple more that I definitely would want to look at. So let's look at here, down here, position 58. The post is about Japandi furniture. It's getting 624 impressions. It had 3 clicks at position 58. That's good. That's a great indicator. Okay, people are like scrolling to find this information about Japandi furniture, and I've got a couple of clicks on this. This is a post that I would definitely look at, and I'd look at it for a couple of reasons. At position 58 to be getting 624 impressions tells me like there might be a fair amount of searches that people are doing that are bringing them to this result. So it could potentially be more people coming to the site if I can go from 58 to position 20 or 10 or whatever. So that's more people going to the site is more ad revenue. So I would definitely be looking at it from that perspective. This post also has affiliate links in it. So that's another way it can make some money for me. It's going to have the potential for affiliate sales. So that's a post that I'm like, okay, it's not very old. Oh, it is getting old. I wrote that back in last December. So that's something that I would probably look at now. Like, how can I improve the post? What can I add to it? What's missing that other posts are including that I'm not, like basically the competitors' posts are including? What do they have in their post that I don't? So I'd improve the value within the post itself. I would work on interlinking it with some other posts on my site. And I would look at the title and how I can make it, how I can hopefully get that a little bit more clickable so that I can increase that click-through rate. The other thing I will definitely do with this one is pin it on Pinterest again. I pinned this, probably the last time I pinned it was when I wrote it back in last December. So I'll probably create some pins for this weekend and just see what happens. If I can get some more visits from Pinterest to the site, then that's always a nice indicator to Google that this is a decent post. So that's one that I will flag. It's something I will work on probably right away because this is evergreen. No reason not to work on this. I've got one more that I definitely want to show you, but I think it's far down here. All right. So can you pick out the one that is sticking out to me? It's acrylic painting ideas. Let's look at it. So it's in position 45. That's a fair bit of scrolling in order for you to just lay your eyes upon my post as the search result. But it's getting 7,600 impressions. That's a lot at this position. And I know for a fact that this keyword, acrylic painting ideas, does get a lot of searches. So that's why it's getting so many impressions. It gets over 10,000 searches a month. This is a post that could definitely help increase page views. If I can move it up from 45 into the 20, 15, 10 position, that's going to be a lot more eyeballs coming to my site potentially. So I definitely want to work on moving it up in the rankings. So I would go in and edit again. What am I missing that the other posts that are ranking higher than me for acrylic painting ideas, what's in their post that's not in mine? And I'm going to add that in. I'm going to work on adding in the keyword a little bit more. I'll see what other keywords this is ranking for and add those in as well. Basically add additional value to the post. So probably going to make it longer, add some more information. Whatever needs to be added to it, I'll add to it. I'm also definitely going to repin this one because this is a topic that should also do really well on Pinterest. So I could get some traffic to it from Pinterest, which is good obviously for page views, but also good for, hey Google, like people like this on Pinterest, maybe you should crank it up in the rankings a little bit. That's something that I'll do. This also so it can make me more money because I can get more eyeballs to it and I can get more ad revenue because there's more people looking at it. This also has affiliate links in it, so it can certainly bring me in some affiliate money too. This post is so ready to do well and actually make money. This is like the first thing that I'm going to work on when I stop recording this video. this weekend. I'll be working on the post. I'll do some more interlinking to it if I can, if I have more places that I can. I have 641 posts. I should be able to find more places I can link from back to this post. So I'll do that. I'm also going to pin it on Pinterest, so that's going to help a little bit if people will click from Pinterest to the site. I'm also going to make this the topic of my newsletter this week that will go out to everybody on my email list. So for this blog, so it's like 1,200 people on the email list. I let it languish for years, but it's still a decent email list. People still open. I get about 30% open rate, and I still get clicks. And I'll talk more about that in another video. So I'm going to use this topic for this week's email to my list, and I'll include a link to the post in the email, because if I can get people going from the newsletter to the post, that's also a good thing. This is a little gold mine in here, and if I had stuck with looking at things from this view, where we're just seeing like the best stuff that's up at the top, I wouldn't have seen that. Try this upside down method with Google Search Console. Take your position, sort it descending, so your bad stuff is on top, and look at what's getting impressions, and just see like, wait, it's getting that many impressions. Like, how can I improve that? Because I can get more page views, which could mean more ad revenue, which could mean more affiliate sales, which could mean more people on your email list. So many good things that you can get out of improving these old blog posts. So give that a try. Tell me in the comments if there's something that you found doing this method that like just was like, oh my gosh, awesome. I'm going to capitalize on that. And follow along with this series, because this is just the second video in the series. I have a bunch of other things that I'm going to talk about as I continue to revamp this $8 a day blog to the first goal of $50 a day. So if you want to hear about all that, subscribe, whatever, just follow along and we'll figure it out.